What's up, guys? So here we go. All right, so I'm behind big time. All right, shout out to all my brat brothers in Texas. Hope you guys are doing well. A lot of you guys are without power. My good friend Tom from Pit Dog Hydro, he is super behind as well. He's got no power and things have frozen up. Texas is not used to cold weather. Just stay safe, man. A lot of people down there had accidents, car crashes. It was a huge mess in Texas, man. So shout out to everyone in Texas, man. I have many friends in Texas. Anyways, yeah, so Tom's got a few plastics from me that he's working on, and plus I have to send them over some more bodies. We'll go over that in the future. So I want to get a little bit further with this. So I just want to show you guys what I've done already. I just got to do these. I Loctited every screw here. Okay, all these already, even underneath. I didn't Loctite the engine because I want to take this engine out, but it's gonna stay here for now. Okay, I'm gonna run this engine a bit longer. I'm gonna drive it, and then we're gonna be swapping it out. We're gonna be putting a Rovan in here, reed case. All right. You know what? I may still run this stock engine and throw the Bart pipe on it. All right, we'll throw this pipe on. I just don't want to waste time. I'd rather throw a Rovan in here with the Bart pipe, you know? But I think some of you guys want to see how the Bart pipe works with the stock engine. If you guys don't care, let me please just throw the Rovan engine in here, the recase, and be done with it. But there was a couple of guys that wanted to see the Bart pipe. They wanted me to. That's why I have this pipe here. I was going to run this stock pipe. But you guys seen already this stock pipe run. I mean, there's other people. There's a lot of good guys on YouTube that have this. You can see how theirs run. You know what I'm saying? But there was a few people saying, "Oh, they don't tune like you or whatever." I've seen some of their cars run. It seems like they tuned very well. It seems like it. There was one guy that had it at full throttle. And it sounded like it was a bit too lean for my taste. That's the only thing. Don't be afraid to rich in it, man. Give it a little more rich in her. Give her a little more fuel if you have to. Don't be afraid to do that. But I was aware that most of them are running the good handling style suspension. I'm not going to. I'm gonna raise mine up as high as I can, but. Just like this setup here, this sucker can handle really good, man. All right, there was a guy running this with a 5T, and it was handling great, even better. It was handling even better, But and this is an MT. This is a monster truck, people. Don't forget. But the way the suspension is, like this setup, it's great. All right, for handling. If you're going to be going fast, all right, you want this setup. You want these locations. If you're going to be like speed runs, but dude, this is a monster truck, people. I'm not going to speed run no damn monster truck, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to be climbing shit. I want to be climbing shit. Yeah, we'll do a couple of flat runs here or there too, but this is for climbing shit. I got to go out and look for some fucking hills, All right, so yeah, so I didn't Loctite this because I'm going to be swapping this over. We're going to be doing that together. I'm going to show you where I'm going to put my locations. It's pretty simple, people. I'm just going to remove these shocks, put them over here. I'm going to see how they feel by hand, I'm going to put this, I'm going to raise this guy up higher here. Then I'm going to Loctite. I'm going to take this guy out from here and put it here. All right, so this sucker is going to be higher. All right, I'm going to do that. The truck is wide enough. It's still going to handle good. You know what I'm saying? If you did this to an MTXL, it would definitely not handle as well. All right, because this is a wider setup, a wider car. All right, wider truck. All right, so and this here I may put to the middle or this one. You know what? I'm just going to put it right to this sucker. I'm going to lift this front end as much as I can. Screw it. Yeah, so I'm going to do that because I still have not Loctite these. And I didn't Loctite this for a reason. Because I'm going to adjust my suspension. All right, so I'm going to adjust my toe. once my suspension is dialed in. Because if I adjust this now good to this on a flat table, and then if I relocate the shocks, my wheels are going to be off. You know what I'm saying? So I only want to do this one time. All right. So I Loctited everything underneath except for the engine. I just torqued them down. I Loctited my screws for my chassis braces. They give you good chassis braces. All right. I Loctited all that. Those two. Everything metal to metal. All right. So stay tuned. Let's get a little further with this. I Loctited all my grub screws. All right. I did this. See this here? This is not plastic. That's all aluminum, kid. All right. So Loctite these. Loctite all this. Okay. Do one at a time. You know. And that's it. Oh, and don't forget to Loctite these. Loctite your servo arms. All right. And just go over your stuff. Loctite your sway bar, grub screws. All right, there's grub screws. Here. Loctite them. All right, Loctite that shit. And that's it. All right. Let's get a little closer. This is plastic. This you don't have to Loctite nothing here. This has a lock nut. And that's it. This is plastic. No need to Loctite. And that's it. Oh, Loctite this. Loctite this that holds your sway bars. All right, all 4 of them. See that? I did that. And that's it. Just go over your stuff. 10 millimeter. Got a 10 over here. Is that a 4 or a 3? Let's see. Gotta be a 4. Yeah. So now I'm gonna Loctite this baby over here. I'm gonna shift this guy over. Man, look at these beautiful shocks. These are the fronts. The back. Those backs there are beasts. I mean, look at this sucker. Look at this bad boy. Let me just feel it. I haven't even adjusted the spring yet. Oh, damn, they feel nice, kid. Oh, yeah. These springs got some power, man. Some tension, man. That's for sure. But the oil feels smooth. Feels really good. Yeah. Usually I can use my own oil, but that's feeling pretty good. Now, by feeling this one, I'll know more or less how this one is supposed to feel like. If that one feels off, or if I feel like if you feel a hole, like if it drops, if it's not steady, if it's not smooth all the way down, like an air pocket, then you must open this up, refill it, bleed it. You have the bleeder caps here. That's awesome. And you can bleed these shocks like your TLR 8 truggies. You know what I'm saying? You remember that? A lot of you guys, we went over that together a while back. Yeah, so now I'm just going to move this guy over. I'm going to relocate this here. But you're probably better off relocating it to the middle. That would probably be the smarter one. But I'm going over here. I'm going to go to the max. If it feels like shit, I'll move it over a little bit. But that should be fine. This, like I said, this monster truck is wider than 5Ts, than MTXL, so I think we will be okay. We'll see. I don't know. You do not have to, but I'm going to, just because I can. There's no need for this. But we always, why not? Right? Yeah, that's right. I'm one-handed, kid. One-handed. Look at these bad boys. Now, before you install this, make sure you tighten your caps. Tighten this. If you think it's loose, Loctite the damn threads if you have to, bro. All right, but you should be fine with this. You guys with Bajas, damn, man. Those Bajas, man, they get loose and shit over here. Then they unscrew themselves. But, you know, just, you can snug it now. Now's the time since it's off. Snug them. You know what I'm saying? So. All right, look at that bad boy. You know, I'm really considering on getting 4 brand new rear shocks and using them on my hybrid, without a doubt. That's what I'm thinking. Just because they're just so damn beefy. You know? Loctite this bad boy here. And I'm going to need 2 hands here. Oh, yeah. So look at this. Look at these. Now, look. Let me just tell you guys something here. I'm not going to do it now. I may do it later on when we upgrade to an even different engine afterwards. Okay. If you guys want, and I've done it before in the past, but actually to friends' cars. You see these outdrive cups? You can get boots, man. You can get boots, small-ass boots, to fit tight around here and grease these if you want, just to make these outdrive cups last longer. All right, I don't really care. Once they go bad, I will be upgrading them. Rovan will be coming out with heavy duty outdrive cups and dog bones version of these in the future, so stand by for that. But if you're having issues, like even, let's not just, whatever car, whatever, let's just say you have a Losi 5T, a freaking, I don't know, a Rovan LT, King Motor, whatever. You can get little boots. You can pack this up with some Team Fast Eddie grease, right? Just so you can, and these will last a little bit longer than if you didn't have anything. And just, you wire tie the shit over here, out of your boots over here. All right? That's all. And over here, you can always just spray silicone here. Easy, quick, clean. It doesn't attract dust. Pretty easy. It's okay. But I went into a brand new hole. It actually threaded right through the anodized coating. See that? So, that's cool. I'm just gonna snug her a little by hand because I can. Just to feel it. And then I'm gonna show you the difference. Now with the wheels on will be even bigger difference. Just give it another torque, nothing crazy. There's plenty of thread there. Alright, so you have your good handling. All right, you can even actually put this over here in the middle, all right, or keep it just like that. And then you have your the highest setting. All right, so this is lower. We will be adjusting this later on. And I mean, if I put a bar here, an angle, you would see the difference. Like, I don't know if you guys could see a difference in height wise, but in person I can. Now I'm gonna do the same over here, and then we're gonna do the same in the back here. I'm telling you, these back shocks are sweet, man. Sweet, just sweet. So check it out. It looks like a good inch that has to go down. Look. that. Yeah. I mean, you can drop her down. You can lift this sucker a good inch or so or more. In the future, when I remove my Rovan reed case out of here, when we go with the RC Max engine I have for it, we're going to probably most likely have to remove it out of these settings and probably bring it to the middle and maybe bring it over here. You know, I may have to just go here and go to the middle setting, I think. I will no longer go to this setting, though. But I think that's what it's going to look like. Just to handle what we're going to put here. But for now, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I shouldn't even talk right now about that. But I'm just, you know, thinking about some past experience. But I can't say nothing yet about this because this has a different width than what I'm used to. So, yes, sir. When I had this shock out before, I went up and down over there on the table, and I had very similar suspension as this. It didn't have any air pockets, so it was cool. So when you go down with your shock, make sure it doesn't feel like it's starting to go nice, and all of a sudden, boop, it drops, and then it goes nice. You want it nice the whole way. All right, you want to stroke your shaft nice and smooth the whole way, right, from top to bottom, kid. You got it? You don't want just lift it, kid. All right. That's it now. I'm going to have to clear up this table because I'm going to use this table as a wheel alignment machine here. I'm going to just eyeball it. Yeah, it's a monster truck. You don't have to go too crazy. All right? Because I want to Loctite these bitches. I'm going to use red Loctite on this. All right? These turnbuckles are awesome. You can always change them, but why? Look at these things, man. It's fucking badass. You know? Yeah. All right, let's do a wheel alignment on this bitch. So, in the paperwork, the manual bag that you get from Rovan, they give you a lot of extra stuff. You get these extra, you get extra hardware, you get these CV boots, you get oils. Save your bottles, man. All right? You can use this if you have to, but I empty these out. I put my own oil. Save your bottles. They are awesome. No other company gives you bottles like these. These are great bottles. Look, these are awesome to have. You get two. See these two? You got extras. You can put them in the front if you rip them and stuff. Or if you want, like I said before, I'm not because I don't really need to. We're going to probably be upgrading anyways. But you see these outdrive cups? You could pack that with grease, okay? And boom, pop these in there. And you could wire tie here and wire tie here so it doesn't slide down, doesn't slide off. I guarantee you this sucker will last you more than 3 times the amount, okay? Not double, not 2 times, but 3 times. And then in here, these guys here, spray silicone. Keep it nice, dry, and lubricated. All right, nice and neat. All right. So I'm going to show you guys how I do the wheel alignment on this. It's very simple. I just want to complete this. We got to throw on the wheels, put it on a flat surface. I like to always use a table, and I eyeball it. I want a table. I want to look at the edges. That's how I do it, all right? You could use this if you want, or even different angles. I have low-C ones, but this here, I'm going to try to have the wheels, all 4 of them, all flat. You know, I want the wheels to touch on the ground. Now, if you're racing or if you want better, if you're in a small track, if you want better traction on turning or whatever, you can always bring in the toe. Oh, another thing. Your bag comes with this Allen tool. See this Allen tool? That's a shorty. It's already cut for you. Just take that Allen tool out, okay? And put yellow tape or whatever tape you want, something visible. Put yellow tape around it. Save that. Save this Allen tool, man. Save it. It's a special Allen tool. All right, you can use that on multiple stuff, on very tight places. That way you don't have to ruin and cut. Make your own custom ones. You know what I'm saying? I had to do it to a good one. Not here, probably upstairs. I had to cut this one out. See this one? Had to cut this guy out. But yeah, so save that. See it? Where is it, man? See that? See this one here? See how shorty it is compared to these? Take that sucker out and mark it so you don't mix it with your others. Okay? That's a special one. I've seen many people put these damn wheels on incorrectly, bro. And it just looks so bad. I don't even want to comment on their videos about it. But when you guys see these wheels, see the arrows? Pretend these are damn arrows, kid. Arrows go forward, okay? Arrows go forward. When you shoot an arrow, you got to shoot it forward so it sticks into something. So pretend these tires are arrows and you want it to stick into the dirt, okay? Do not put these wheels upside down, backwards and shit. All right, you just look like you have a truck that's going reverse forward. You know what I'm saying? Just don't do that. I've seen too many of you guys doing that. I'm like, what the hell? Maybe they don't notice it, or maybe I don't get it. So put your wheels on properly, all right, so it will handle and act properly for you. All right. Rovan gives you a great tool, man. Feels nice, works great, but eventually with time you'll start wearing this out. It is plastic, and you will not ruin your anodized finish. It's really nice, really nice. And you can even put your like shock ends here, you know, and twist. You can put your shock ends here and twist if you have to, you know, so you don't ruin or scratch this. It's very nice. You know, I have a few of these things. Obviously, I have like, look at this. But this is a long one. This one here is happier to see you. So I'm going to get rid of all these shorty shits. This is a modified RC one, kid. All right, I've showed this in the past, part numbers in the past. I have no idea what it is now. But this is super great, too. Look at that. Like a gentleman, kid. Like a gentleman. And this is last year forever, right here. You know, so. All right, people, so check it out. I got my XLT on the table. She's a wide one, kid. She's a big, nasty bitch. Look at her, kid. She is sitting nice on all fours now, bro. Look at this. Look at this. Beauty, beauty, beauty. I may even go a little more with the spring tension in the back. Look at this. Yes, baby, yes. The front is really high, the front. Got some nice, a lot of power, man, in the springs. Now, I think I may bring this front into here. It doesn't have to be over there. It's really, either that or I can loosen this all the way. I can loosen this spring all the way. But I'd rather just bring it up. I can probably even go up to this height, to this one. You know, but I'll go to the middle. I think the middle would be great. But for now, I should just change it now, right? Damn it. Let's get to the front in a little bit. Right now, we're going to do the back. And the back is looking good, man. So, I'm going to eyeball it. You can get a square if you want. I'm going to loosen this all the way. And now we can adjust this. See how we go in? See how you can go in? With the vibrations of the engine, if this is not Loctite, this will adjust on you. So now I'm going to eyeball it. That's it. Look at that. Nice and flat. That's it. Now, we're going to use some red, kid. No questions. But I'm going to make sure that there is a lot of red in the thread. A lot of red in the thread. In order for me to get a lot of red Loctite in the thread, you're gonna have to open it up more. All right, because you want to get that in there. So I'm gonna really get this wheel off, like not leveled, just so I can get a lot of thread in here. All right, just so I can get this. I want this sucker to lock up. I put a lot, I don't care. All right, now we're gonna go back. I'm gonna put a lot, I don't care. I don't want this shit to come. Trust me, if I could weld this shit, I would weld it. I don't want them getting loose. Now we're gonna go all the way in, just because we could. Go in and out. I just want to get some Loctite in here. All right, then we'll adjust them. And now I want to do the same here. Oops. All right, so I didn't put it here. So look, see this guy here? Let's get this. Actually, I'm going to get more. Look at this. Yeah, just because. Clean your mess later on. Now we're gonna level this out. All right. Put it flat as you like it. Done. You don't have to use this. I mean, we're going off-road, kid. We're not drag racing, but look at that. I just eyeballed it. It's not bad at all, kid. Look at my... Look at that. It's not bad at all. Huh? Look at that. Not bad for the old man, kid, huh? Now, once you have it how you like it, lock it up, kid. Lock this up. Shit. Hold this. Don't move this anymore. And move this, the white one. All right, that's what's going to lock it up. All right, people, so look. Get yourself a 12 millimeter wrench. All right, here's a 12. And the 10. The 10 is for this turnbuckle part here. Use the 12 for this plastic part over here. Fits like a gentleman. It's perfect. And snug it nice. All right. So, all right, so go all the way up, go up and down a few times, and then check where it's at. That's where I'm gonna have it. But so if it goes up any higher, if I stiffen it up any more, which I will a little bit more, I'm gonna measure these. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna measure this. I want to do the same to the other. All right, 16.88. That's what I'm gonna do here. See, this guy needs more. All right. So once I got my shocks dialed in, my suspension dialed, my my turnbuckles dialed in, I'm gonna give a coat of this. Right Loctite up here too, because this sucker gets loose with the vibrations. And it matches. Because I can. I don't want to be over here with fucking... I got my measurements. I don't want it to like move, because it will move on you, people. Alright? Just let it sit. If you want, turn them so it travels, so it gets into the thread. All right, if you have problems with this always getting loose, then thread it up and then re-thread it down back to your size that you chose. So I chose 1688 for now, and we'll go back to it. All right, that's a little very easy. Look at that. Perfect. Yes, that's how I set up my ass on my XLT, kid. All right, look at that. Look at that. Got nice ground clearance now, kid. We will be putting some skid plates here, so stay tuned for that. All right, now the front. The front is a little bit more. Damn, this sucker's looking nice, kid. Now it's really. You know what? In the future, when I get into these shocks, there's no need to do it now, but I'm gonna put thicker oil in the shocks for sure. For sure, that's what I would do. You need thicker oil in the back. It's smooth, it's good, but for me, for my tastes, must be thicker. Must be thicker. In the front, no, man. The front is like good. You know, most likely, I will probably put all 4 shocks the same thickness, but the front seems to be, has that feeling I'm looking for. Now, to do the front, make sure you turn on your radio. All right. Make sure your steering is good. We know our steering is good. We did the endpoints on it. It's perfect. Now, I'm going to look at a straight edge, the table. I'm going to check and see what's up. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to try to get my suckers here flat as possible. We're going to loosen these up. We're going to adjust these suckers until they're flat. All right. Where is that fucking thing? I can use an angle if you want as a straight edge. Now, man, I'm really go up and down. I think right there. Boom. Looks like she's pretty flat. But I don't know, man. I think I should just put these shocks in the middle, really. I think that's just too much. Damn it. I don't know. I got really good clearance here, ground clearance. Look at that bad boy. It's plenty wide, so let's go with it. Let's try it out. Fuck it. Let's try it out. Now I'm going to go in and out. Now, I want to get the wheels flat on the ground. That's going to be my style. Not towed. And then later on, I'm going to eyeball these wheels to see if they're straight. Okay? We do have our endpoints perfect with the power of the steering servos. And we have our trim set to 0. But now we can tune our wheels, you understand? We can look at the table, see how this is off, see how this table is straight, and how this is curved. So now we could do our trim. All right, see, this one is good. All right, and then we can adjust our turnbuckles here on this side here. We have this, and then we have these. See these here? We're gonna have to adjust this and these, but these here we're gonna Loctite. All right, the top turnbuckles here. All right, then these here we're gonna adjust. All right, so this here, I'm gonna try to bring it in, get an 8. This is the 8. All right, which we have to adjust the shit out of this one here. I'm gonna do that one first. That's it, we're gonna call it a day, kid. Look at that, huh? Look at the difference, kid. Done. Done. I can go a little more, maybe. And that's it. Look at that. Use the table as a straight edge. Big difference now. Look at that. All right. Perfect. Perfect. All right. That's how I do my Suspension,